the carer has decided to fire themselves. It's enough. They need to take care of themselves. The carer needs to stay in their lane, in their chosen path, and discover themselves. And in the discovery of who you are, when you can say, I am, and you finish the sentence, you got a couple of sentences about who you are, it does everything for the soul. Finding out who you are takes time. And so firing yourself from the carer role is part of moving into that journey into self-knowledge, self-acceptance, being able to describe and understand who you are and communicate it. Now, in the firing of yourself, you're going to find that the one you were caring for, it actually is a distraction, actually is a crutch. And so one of the classic responses to you firing yourself from that caring role and saying enough, I don't want to do this anymore, is that the person you were caring for becomes the victim. They begin to see themselves as the victim that you have decided to remove them from your life or stop playing that role, right? What the carer's responsibility in this instance is to walk away from that job. And you, the person walking away from the job, is not responsible for how that person feels about you walking away from them. Whether that person understands or doesn't understand, feels hurt, that is not your responsibility, and that is the test. The test is when that person says, you've hurt me because you've chosen to play a different role in my life. You've chosen to walk away. This is not my responsibility or your responsibility anymore, because why? You have stopped being that person's carer. And the only way to communicate that is by walking away and behaving in a different way, changing your behavior. Now, going back to playing the carer role, once you find yourself and you re-employ yourself, still continues to slow down the process of self-discovery. A lot of the times when we begin to face ourselves, we hesitate, we shake a bit, we get the test, the person says, I feel like you're not giving me the attention, I feel like you're not doing right by me, so you run back to the caring role. And every time you run back to that caring role, you are slowing down your process of self-knowledge, self-care. So, the message is, that role you're playing is distracting you from being all you should be. Because when you're whole and all you should be, the right people, the right situations just appear. And that's all you want, is not for whatever you're about to move into to feel laborious. And so you must get rid of that crutch. You must fling away the crutch and head into your direction that you want to head into, facing yourself. And the ultimate test is, can you look yourself in the eye, in the mirror? Can you look at yourself? Can you stand still and stare at yourself and say, I am proud of myself. I know that when I got rid of that job, that crutch, that person, I was doing the best thing for myself. It's not about them, it's about you, because they too are enjoying being the crutch and they're enjoying playing that role. That's on them and their own mental state. But for you, it is about taking care of you and pleasing yourself for the first time in decades and years. You're finally thinking and putting you first, so you can look yourself in the eye and you can say, I did it my way. I'm dancing to the beat of my drum. If you feel somebody needs this to help them move into the right direction they need to move into to be happier, share this post because you care. Like, because you know I'm right, and comment because you know your opinion matters. Bye guys, bye lovelies.